What's up, everybody out there? Aaron here. Another deck profile. Ever seen this kind of a deck before? Morphtronics. Straight, not competitive, but as always, it's just a fun deck to play. Now, the Morphtronics were made within the Yu-Gi-Oh! Series 5D. I don't know if any of you have seen that series of 5Ds, because that was during the time when the Synchro Monsters were made. Basically by the main dragons, which was Stardust Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, the Black Winged Dragon, and of course the Red Eyes Archfiend. So, Morphtronics, it's just fun. It's just fun. So, further ado, here we go. Morphtronic Cellphone. Morphtronic Cellphone is, you're going to roll a 6-sided dice. Once per turn, when you roll, and whichever number it is, you're going to draw that many cards. Now, out of those cards, you're going to special summon one of the Morphtronic monsters, if you have one out of the cards you drew. Now, that's when it's in attack mode. If it's in defense mode, you can do that effect again, once per turn. And for how many cards you drew, put them in order in any way you want to when it comes to your next draw or so. So that's when it's in defense mode. In attack mode, you draw that many of whichever your dice roll was, and you special summon one, if you have any. If you don't, well then you don't. But most likely, hopefully, you do have another Morphtronic. Morphtronic boarding. Morphtronic boarding is, when it's in attack mode, all Morphtronic monsters you control can attack directly. While it is in defense mode, all monsters you control, Morphtronic monsters, cannot be destroyed by battle. So, pretty okay fun to do. Just attack your monster directly. All your Morphtronics can attack directly. Then there's the boomboxing. While in attack mode, it can attack a second time. While in defense mode, once per turn, when a face-up Morphtronic monster your opponent is selected to destroy, it can negate the target. It can negate the attack. Morphtronic Radion. While it is in attack position, Morphtronic monsters you control gain 800 attack. While it is in defense mode, all Morphtronic monsters you control gain 1000 defense. The Morphtronic Videon. While it is in attack position, this card gains 800 attack for each equip that is equipped to this. While in defense mode, this card gains 800 attack for each equip spell card it is equipped to. Because you are going to be playing this deck with equipped spell cards. And then the only tuner is Morphtronic Scorpion. Scopin, I call it Scorpion, but it's called Scopin, however you want to call it as. While in attack position, once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 Morphtronic monster from your hand during the end phase. While it is in defense mode, this card gains 1 level, so it would become a level 4. Morphtronic Accelerator. Return one Morphtronic card from your hand to the deck. Destroy one card in the field. Then draw one card. That's like a +2. +1, you send away one of your Morphtronics. +2, destroy a card, or let's just say +3, you draw a card. So +3, +1, bring a Morphtronic back, +2, destroy a card in the field, +3, draw a card. The junk box. Select one Morphtronic from your graveyard, special summon it. At the end phase, it must be destroyed. So hopefully you can pull something off, even if it's going to be destroyed the next turn. Rather if you're going to synchro or you have an effect of, I don't know, think of anything of what the Morphtronics can do. Here are a couple of the equips you're going to need. Double Tool C and D. It is equipped only to the Power Tool Dragon or a level 4 or higher machine Morphtronic monster. While equipped during your turn, it gains 1,000 attack. If it attacks, the effects of the target is negated during the end phase. During your opponent's turn, your opponent cannot select a monster other than the equipped monster as an attack target. An opponent's monster that battles the equipped monster and it would be destroyed, well then yes. As it says right here, an opponent's monster that battles the equipped monster is destroyed at the end of the damage step. And then just Mage Power and United We Stand. Equip spell cards you're gonna need in the deck. You can use 2 Mage Power, 2 United We Stands, whichever, but me, I'm used to only using 1 because you are gonna need a lot of support in the deck besides just 2. Inferno Reckless Summoning. You can only activate this effect when one monster with an attack of 1,500 or 1,500 life points or less is special summoned to your side of the field while there is a face-up monster your opponent controls side of the field. Special summon all cards within the same summon monster from your hand, deck, and graveyard. In face-up attack position, your opponent selects one monster of their side of the field, and they special summon all cards with the same name from their hand, deck, or graveyard. Most likely, you're going to want to do this to get as many Morphtronic Selfons, the Bordens, most likely any of the Morphtronics, because all of them are lower than 15. They only become higher when they're on the field, and just, yeah, Radion is going to gain effect, gain attack. The Morphtronic Vidion would gain. Most likely, you're going to bring out more. Machine Duplication. Select one monster. Select one machine type monster with an attack of 500 or less on your side of the field. Then you can special summon up to 2 cards with the same type. So most likely machine, so we're talking about Selfon, you can bring out 2 more. The Borden, you can bring out 2 more. The Scopen as well, but most likely you don't want to do that. Most likely you just want to bring out the Selfon or the Borden. 500 or less. Most likely the Borden's 500 and Selfon's 100. Dark Hole, Raigeki. My mistake. This is Dark Hole. This is Raigeki. And then a tip of a spell card I run in. Release Restraint Wave. Now, okay. Release Restraint Wave. Select one face-up equipped spell card you control. Destroy it, and all spell trap cards your opponent controls are destroyed. It's most likely just destroy your Mage Power, United We Stand, whichever, or even your Double Tool C and D. As soon as you do that, all your opponent's magic and traps are destroyed. Count that as like a heavy storm. The old time heavy storm that's banded. No, this is like your little heavy storm. Destroy one, destroy all. So that's like a huge +2. +1 or a -1, I would say. -1, you're destroying your own magic. But that's only one card you're going to destroy, which is your own spell card. Now, a +1, or let's just say +2, destroy all the rest of the spell trap cards your opponent has. Morphtronic Bind. While you control a face-up Morphtronic monster, all level 4 or higher monsters your opponent controls cannot attack or change their battle positions. Pretty fun trap card. Your opponent cannot attack. But while your others can attack still, well then, they can attack. And your opponent can't do anything about it. Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, Stormy Mirror Force, and then the compulsories. As always, compulsory because I just think it's way better, and I would use that instead of any other trap card. What you could think of, which most likely be like Solemn Judgment, Solemn Strike, Solemn Warning, whichever. I would not use those. I would use compulsory. And then for the extra deck, your only thing you're going to use is Power Tool Dragon. It is one tuner, so it doesn't matter. But most likely your Morphtronic Scoping is your only tuner. And you can make a level 7 instantly. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can select 3 equipped spell cards from your deck. Have your opponent choose one of them at random. Add it to your hand. Return the remaining to your deck. If this card would destroy an equipped, while equipped with an equipped spell card, you can send it to the graveyard instead. So most likely you're saving your Power Tool Dragon. Destroy the equipped spell card. Have your Power Tool Dragon still on the field. Okay, we'll start off with this right here. If this was your 6, most likely you have a couple of trap cards, so you're going to want to set these. As always, you have your Raigeki, one of the most powerful spell cards. Get rid of monsters, because I know those are monsters you don't want to deal with. Now, okay, maybe you can do Morphtronic Accelerator. Activate. Most likely you want to send away your Vidion. So send it back to the deck. Destroy a card your opponent controls. Destroy one card on the field. And draw a card. So let's just say still you just drew Compulse. So you have 3 face downs. You have a normal set. So now you go Morphtronic Self on. Now use the effect. Let's see what the dice roll is. 2, so you're going to draw 2 cards. So let's just say it was Borden. And multiplication. But you can only special summon a Morphtronic. So, special. Put this back. Now, if you're going second, well then, yeah, Borden effect is they can attack directly. Attack directly, attack directly. Now you have 3 cards face down, which is your trap cards. You can send away. You can play all 4 or higher monsters your opponent controls cannot attack or change their battle positions. Now I know a lot of players, their monsters are going to have 4 or higher attacks, so they can't attack your Morphtronics. And of course, if any kind of an attack that would be done, you can send it right back. Or if you drew into a Radion, summon it. Then you're gonna place self on again. So let's see what the dice roll is. 3. Draw your 3 cards. One, 2, 3. Okay. Only special summon a Morphtronic. Morphtronic's open. Send these 2 back. 4 monsters. Okay, so first, we know with Borden, all Morphtronics can attack directly. Second, we know Morphtronic Radion, all of them get 800. So, including itself, so it's 18, 900, 13, and then 5 more. This is, let's see, 5, 3, 13, 2. Okay, yeah, 16. So, what if you wanted to just synchro already? You can make a level 7 synchro. To bring out Power Tool Dragon. Affect the Power Tool Dragon. Get 3. So you can go 1, 2, 3. Let's just say 1 of each. Your opponent chooses 1. Let's just say, it was just Mage Power they chose. Go back. Equip Mage Power to your Power Tool Dragon. Now, okay, it is not a Morphtronic, so it does not get the effect of Morphtronic Borden, or when they can attack directly. So it's just back to 100, back to 500 because you synchroed with using Radion. But with Mage Power increasing by 500, okay, then your Power Tool Dragon is only a 28 attacker. Straight not that bad, pretty good. Your draw was a boomboxing. Okay, so summon. Let's do the effect again of self on. 2, draw 2. You're gonna, if you have any Morphtronics, get a Vidion. Summon them Vidion. 4 monsters. Equipped to 800. So basically you do not have any equipped. But you have all this stuff you can attack. So 1,000, 100, 500. And this one can attack directly. So 24, 12, 12, 24. And this was in direct because of Borden. And again, once per turn, you can do the effect again. So that's one way of the Morphtronics, just the normal way. If you had the Borden out, and then yes, you could play Infernal Reckless Summoning. You're gonna bring out 2. They can attack directly because you have 1 out. If you wish to, you did that, well then, you have 3 outs. And yeah, just do the effect 3 times. So, 1, draw 6 cards. Draw 3 cards. Draw 3 more cards. But you got to do the effect once per turn. Machine duplication. Most likely, yeah, you're gonna want to bring rather 2 more or 2 more. You have your backfield. This saves you a bit because hopefully they're not gonna hit you. Your helper to destroy and draw. And then if you can ever pull this off, you have an equip to it. So what? Release Restraint Wave, destroy your mage power, destroy their magic or traps, but yours are safe. It only destroys your opponents. And yes, you have your Power Tool Dragon or any other Morphtronics. Yes, Junk Box is only for that one turn and it must be destroyed. But if you wanted to bring back a Cellphone and do the effect, and then at the end phase it would be destroyed, go ahead, you can do that. Or if you had a Morphtronic out, boom box and boom, Junk Box. You want to bring back your Scopin before it being destroyed, just synchro so it didn't matter if it was destroyed. So, Morphtronics. And their main whole deck is the Power Tool Dragon. So, hope you all enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. Show you more deck profiles later. Peace.